Hello everyone! Welcome to Nereasan channel. So, for this week's video, I thought it would be very fun to review some of the ballet myths. These are things that people think about ballet. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong, and some of them really annoy ballet dancers. As a pro ballerina, I thought it would be very interesting to get to the bottom of these ballet myths and share with you guys how the ballet dancers and ballet people feel when we hear these things. So let's get into it. Let's dive in. The first one is something that really gets in the nerve of the dancers when we get asked.
I know that you dance, but what is your real job?
Okay, I think I speak for all the pro ballerinas. When we get asked this question, it's really frustrating because of course ballet is our main job and it's what we do full time and we get paid for it, you know, it's what we do every day. So it's a little bit frustrating for us to hear this because it's like they don't take ballet as a real career, so they don't take ballet dancers seriously. But of course there are many dancers who, besides having ballet as their main career, they also do many other different things. Some of them go to college, so they study plus they dance professionally. Some of them have ballet as the main career and then they have a part-time job. And some of them are pro ballerinas and they have a YouTube channel, or I also teach ballet classes, right? But that doesn't mean that ballet is not a real job. Yes.
Ballet is a very girly thing to do, you know, it's all pink, flowers, rainbows, and fairy dust.
This is also not true. One of the things that comes with a pro ballerina job is that you have to make all the movements look effortless. Of course, it might look beautiful, soft, elegant, and very effortless, but it requires a lot of strength, a lot of stamina, and there's actually a big question in the ballet world, which is ballet a sport or not? This is something that people debate a lot on. We want ballet to be recognized as a physical activity because, as I mentioned, it requires a lot of stamina, physical work. It's not just a girly thing to do. In order to jump high, you need muscles to help you push the floor all the way up. In order to turn, you have to be super compact and have a very strong core. That's why pro ballet dancers, we also do a lot of body conditioning to assure that our muscles are very strong and powerful in order to make the movements effortless.
Ballerinas change their outfits all the time.
Well, I must admit that this is kind of true. Personally, I love feeling warm. That's why in the mornings when we go to ballet class, I like to wear nice warm-ups to make sure that my muscles are warm before starting ballet class. This is something that really helps me not to get injured, but if you see me throughout the ballet class, you can see that we start taking our clothes off. We end up just in a leotard, tights, and a skirt. During rehearsals, we might put some warm-ups back on. I think that this is also very fun of our job. We also have a bunch of different ballet leotards, as you guys saw in my previous videos where I showed you guys my leotard collection. And this is something very fun that in some other jobs, you know, if you have to wear a uniform, I feel like for me it would get a little bit boring. So this is something I love about my job as a pro ballerina. There are dancers who even change their ballet leotard twice or 3 times a day. This is something very personal. I would recommend this if, for example, after class you are super sweaty and you have partnering to do with a guy. Ballet dancers sweat a lot.
Ballerinas just perform very sweet and delicate roles.
This is another myth that is not true. Even in the classical repertoire, you can go from a very classical ballet like the Sleeping Beauty to the very dramatic Romeo and Juliet. Even just having those ballets, you can see how different they are. Girls don't just wear tutus. We can also be wearing mainly clothes and perform a very different range of repertoire.
Only female ballet dancers wear pointe shoes.
The truth is that for female professional ballet dancers, it's required to have pointe shoe technique because most of the time when we are on stage, we are dancing on pointe shoes. But this doesn't mean that male dancers don't wear pointe shoes at all. There are some funny ballets like Cinderella where the stepsisters wear pointe shoes, and these roles can also be performed by male dancers. So like there are male ballet dancers who wear pointe shoes, and I think that this is super beneficial to improve the feet, to strengthen the legs. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think it's really helpful. So go for it.
Ballet feet are always bloody and scary.
This is actually not so true. And if your feet look so bad, you should probably go to the doctor. It is true that because we wear pointe shoes a lot, our feet get a little damaged and we get some little blisters or scars, or the toes get a little deformed. But there's no reason for our toes to be bleeding all the time. And if they are in a very bad shape, that means that you are not taking good care enough of them and you should seriously go to the doctor. I don't consider my feet the most beautiful thing on earth, but they are definitely not bleeding every day. And it's part of self-care. With the years, our feet also get tough. They get used to the shoes, they get used to our demands of our career. So bleeding and getting blisters also becomes less likely.
Ballet dancers are always ready to go, ready to dance. They are always wearing a leotard underneath their regular clothes, and they are always ready to give you a show.
This is something that when my relatives or people on the street would ask me randomly, okay, can you show us something that you do? I would get really embarrassed because, of course, we don't carry the pointe shoes with us everywhere. And of course, before performing or even doing the simplest step, we need to warm up ahead. We cannot just start jumping all of the sudden. So no, ballet dancers are not ready to dance 24/7, any time of the day, anywhere. And the last thing that we are gonna talk about is underwear. Sometimes you would see pictures of non-professional dancers who don't really know much about ballet wear leotard, tights, and a very thick underwear that you can see like from very far, and you can already kind of figure out that maybe that person doesn't know much about ballet. Definitely if you're a professional ballet dancer or professional ballet student, you wouldn't be showing your underwear under your leotard and tights. I think some dancers do wear a thong, so like a very tiny underwear. But this is what male dancers wear. So this is called a dance belt. And this is what male dancers wear. Of course, they do need more support than girls in that area. It's not like they can just wear their regular underwear and tights. This is also a very amateur thing to do, which you most often see in movies or commercials. It just doesn't look right. So this is what male ballet dancers wear. Ta-da! So, these were some of the ballet myths for today. I hope you guys had fun listening to my comments on them. Of course, there are many other thoughts of people on ballet. So if you want, you can share your own thoughts in the comments below, and I might do a different video with unpopular ballet opinions, with ballet myths reviewed by a pro ballerina. So if you have some, let me know in the comments. I think nowadays people realize how beautiful and how much effort it takes to be a pro ballet dancer. I think slowly we are educating the people and people are more understanding of what we do. But of course, it's very important to be able to reach to as many people as we can, so more people get educated about what ballet truly is and what professional ballet dancers really have to go through, and spreading the word that ballet is not an easy career. It requires also to be smart. So if you guys would help me spread out this word, share Nerea-san channel, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to Nerea-san channel, and share this video with your friends, with people who don't know ballet, so we can all help the ballet world be more known and really educate people on what ballet dancers and ballet is truly about. So, ありがとうございます for watching this video. Love you all! I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye!